Tired of going down the black hole of grant research, only to become dizzy and confused? Don't know where or how to start? Looking to get into the grant profession? Need answers. What's true? And what's myth? How can I find a grant writer? Well, I'm glad you asked. Lady Grant Scribes started our podcast to be able to answer all your questions. To be your personal teachers and guides on what to do and how to do. We're going to give you all the secrets. That's right. All of the grant writers' secrets. We're taking you behind the veil. The Lady Grant Scribes are here at your service. Hi guys, we're back. We're in the building. This is your Lady Grant Scribes. You know how we do. So welcome, welcome, welcome. So we're here with some more knowledge, and we're excited to let you guys know that we do have an upcoming event on Saturday, December the 18th, 2021. And we will be talking about how to set up your nonprofit board correctly, as well as find volunteers. And we're going to be giving some nuggets away on when you do get these volunteers, what are you supposed to do as far as structuring your organization? What's the right chart to formulate whether you're a nonprofit or a church organization? Okay, guys, so you want to be there. So what this podcast today, this episode with me, Alexis, your host, as well as my co-host, partner, and regular host, Brittnei C. Leon in the building. So we will be talking... We're going to be talking about myths, giving you a little prelude to what you can expect for a nonprofit, our accelerated nonprofit workshop on tomorrow at 12 o'clock, guys. So you can find us on Eventbrite. You can register there, guys, or you can email us at ladygrantscribes@gmail.com and say, hey, I want in. And we can send you the link and still get you in the building, guys. It is free. It's free. Free.com, guys, for the low. So
it's a
free
event. And
yep, free 99.
The reason why you need a ticket is so whenever we do our giveaways, we can just send it to your email like what you want. And also, if you sign up more than once, because maybe you're getting the ticket for a friend, that's fine. We just, send to our Lady Grant Scribes email who their name is, like their first name is fine, and their email. So, if you have something that you want to pass along to them, you're able to do so.
Yep. So, all right, guys, we're just gonna break down what are the myths. So our podcast today is gonna be about the myths about the role of a nonprofit board. So, and I'm just gonna jump right on in, guys, because there's plenty myths around that. Me and Brittnei always getting questions about a nonprofit organization and how they should structure their board. 9 out of 10, a lot of nonprofit organizations, for some reason, you guys bypass this stuff. Maybe it's complicated. You don't know how to find the people for your board. And a lot of people do know how to find it. Some board members don't live up to the expectations that they need to for the organization, because the board is like the law. It set the pace, it's the heart of the organization, is the foundation. So without further ado, guys, we're going to get right into what are the myths. So there are a few myths that circulate about a nonprofit board. And I want me and Brittnei want to dispel that. So the first myth is myth number 1. And we're just going to touch on 5 key points, guys. Myth number 1, nonprofit board members are volunteers and don't receive any compensation. That's a myth. This is not always the case. While it's true that nonprofit board members may not be compensated for their time, guys, there are some instances where they may receive compensation for their expertise. So, nonprofit organization holds a grant. This may entail board member compensations, The board members, while they work on grant activities, like me and Brittney always tell you, if you want to hire a grant writer on your board, then yes, you'll get those operational grants that can help pay for that, for people expertise. Now, they're not supposed to get like a full salary or what they're used to because it is a nonprofit organization. But yes, guys, you should pay these people something when the money rolls in. So the second myth, number 2, board members are only responsible for raising money. That's another underlying myth, guys. While it's certainly one of the main responsibilities of a nonprofit board member, it's not the only one. They're also responsible for covering or overseeing the financial health of the nonprofit, ensuring that its programs and services are effective and efficient, in developing relationships with donors. So that's the whole point, guys, of the board. So again, myth number 2, board members are only responsible for raising money, and that's not true. They're responsible for making sure the integrity of the organization is intact, guys, that it is running efficiently. They're overseeing the financial health. They're ensuring programs and services are efficient, effective, and developing relationships with your donors and in the community. So guys, we're going to go ahead and go into myth number 3. There are no legal requirements for nonprofit boards. And so I'm going to let Brittney talk about that. Myth number 3.
Myth number 3. So this is one that's also not true, because nonprofit boards must adhere to nonprofit corporation law in their jurisdiction, which may require that they have certain members, meeting attendance and documentation, finances, and many other things. While nonprofit board members will typically hold several meetings a year, nonprofit boards should also meet whenever the nonprofit bylaws state that they should. Boards are responsible for developing their own bylaws, but nonprofit corporation law will provide some guidance about what types of activities nonprofit boards can engage in, including how often they must meet and who can attend meetings.
Yep. And guys, myth number 4, it's the nonprofit job to manage the board. So
that ain't it at all. That's not right.
Yeah, it's not, guys. We busting these myths out. We want you to set up your organization the right way, guys, because if you know what the lies are, then you can navigate freely to set your organization up properly. And then this help you guys when you're ready to go for that funding strategy, that you don't have these pre-notions and not knowing who's supposed to do what to function properly. That's all part of a strong foundation that you won't crumble.
And this is a part of our teaching method, because we're not going to teach you what a myth, like what the myth is, how to look out for it. We're going to teach you what the real thing is, so whenever you see it and a myth occurs, you'll know right off the bat, this doesn't sound right. So that's our method of teaching, versus telling you this is a myth, this is what it looks like, this is what it sounds like, because there are more than one myth that's going on. But when we teach you the right way, you'll automatically see that no matter what it looks like. But moving on, myth number 4. It's not uncommon for nonprofit organizations to believe that nonprofit boards should be treated like staff, but nonprofit boards are distinct from staff in that they serve different functions. While nonprofit staff will be focused on day-to-day operations and delivering the nonprofit's mission, nonprofit's board will typically have more strategic role in how the nonprofit will fulfill its mission. It's true.
Right, because you guys supposed to meet together. You're supposed to see if this organization can even function in your area that you said you want to service. Like, it's the job of the board to say, look, it's like any other business, guys. You're doing your need assessment. You're figuring out if you guys are all equipped to handle the business side, the fundraising side, with all your expertise that you can do what you said you want to do and execute that. And so just keep that in mind, guys. And so myth number 5, we're just going to give you a couple, guys, just 5 of them. All nonprofit board members will have a background in nonprofit management or nonprofit / governmental laws. Myth, alert, myth. Often people believe that nonprofit boards should be composed of individuals with expertise in a nonprofit management, either nonprofit and governmental law, and other areas related to nonprofits, particularly mission. In reality, guys, nonprofit boards don't always need to have this level of expertise. What's more important is that the nonprofit board members are passionate, guys. You want somebody behind you that is passionate about your nonprofit organization and the mission and are willing to work, because this is the main reason why a lot of board members, it's good to make sure that they're following your mission and that they have the right expertise. But let's say you know somebody that knows and really study and loves law as a hobby, but they're not a lawyer or paralegal, but they know their stuff and they're passionate about your cause to get stuff done what needs to be done. So you want to have them on board versus an attorney who's just trying to get status quo of your nonprofit and looking for grant money to be trickled to them, and they're barely cutting the mustard, right? So you don't want that. You want somebody that's passionate about your mission and willing to do the work. 9 out of 10, most boards are overturned or, always over, like any job, a high turnaround rate within 3 years. A lot of times nonprofit organizations are overturned because of this, because they cannot find faithful and loyal people to work. And that's the bottom line. So if you got people willing to do it, hire them on, get the right foundation you need, and just not be starstruck on, they got to have management in this, they got to do this. Business management is great. Management is management. Are willing to work hard to help the nonprofit achieve its goals. That's the end of the enchilada there, guys. We definitely hope this is a short, sweet, to the point. So what are some things you should keep in mind, guys? So we done told you 5 myths that you need to be aware of and just get out of your head when you're trying to structure your nonprofit organization. So what are some things you should keep in mind if you're interested in joining a nonprofit board? Nonprofit boards vary greatly in the compensation and responsibilities. So the nonprofit bylaws are one of your best resources to learn what will be expected of you. For instance, nonprofit boards may have an executive committee responsible for overseeing the nonprofit's finances, or they may have a development community. So guys, there's different ways to structure your board. And we're going to talk about all these key points. You want to meet us. You want to be in the building tomorrow at 12 o'clock with Lady Grant Scribes, where we are hosting accelerated nonprofit workshop, teaching you the do's and don'ts of setting up your board the proper way, how to structure it, how to get the right key people and to keep them in place so your board is thriving. And we're going to have giveaways. We're going to have fill in the blank, self-to-do worksheets and stuff we're going to give away, explain, talk about. And guys, this is free. Did I say it again? It's free. $99.
Free 99. Freebie Central.
The free.com. So come on, guys. You want to be in the building. And so we also have this, if you love what we kind of talked about today and going over the myths and want to know more myths, and you're just like, hey, Alexis, I'm definitely got you on the next event. I can't make this event. And you want to get your hands on what the myths is and to help build up your nonprofit organization board the right way, you can reach out to us at Lady Grant Scribes at gmail.com, and I will send you the link where you can purchase this ebook about the myths of a nonprofit board, created by yours truly. As well as Brittney's going to have some documents too to go along with this for you to help you for pay. So, and it's reasonable, guys. We understand that everybody can attend. We're doing these free workshops and paid workshops extensively. So we want you to actually get it. We want to take the fluff out. This is definitely what me and Brittney do. So I hope you enjoyed this podcast and it was informational, informative, and gave you a lot of information that you can use. So I don't take it lightly. I love what I do. I love helping organizations. I love helping people shine and get the benefit out what they're doing, because you guys are helping the world. You're superheroes. Just like we're doing, we're scribing you at one scribe at a time. So Brittney, if you have anything else to say, I'm going to just come to the cut over here and not talk as much and leave the floor to you.
Yeah, I do want to mention this. So for this event coming up, it's a free ticketed event for tomorrow's workshop, which is Accelerated Nonprofit Workshop, like you heard Alexis mention. The next workshop we have that's coming out on the 1st, it is on New Year's Day at the same time, 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. So please set your clocks accordingly. You guys that are in Pacific, Mountain, and Eastern Time, or around the world, Hawaii time, you feel me? Military time, that includes you as well. So right now, you can get it for 25% off. And this is the early bird registration, and it's open on Eventbrite as well.
Early bird.
Early bird gets the bird.
Fly on in. Guys, and I just want to say to that, like, start your year off right, guys. Like, you're gonna be doing what you probably do later. Why not start off this? Because we've been hit so hard with so many things this year. So why not start off that foot? Get started what you said you're gonna do. People need you. If you are in the nonprofit business sector, you do what you do because you love people. For one, you want to help. And with everything been going on, people need you. So if you don't start, how can lives be changed? And I know that burning desire is you saying, you know what, I'm not going to put this off any longer. I want to change. I want to be that impact in my community. I want to see that. I want to see going back to normal. Well, guess what? Going back to normal starts with us internalizing what we need to do and birthing out our gifts. So other people are waiting on you. You know, you have the answer within inside you. So guys, let's not stagnate. Let's be productive and proactive. Let's get started and start by starting January 1st. Get your feet wet. Get all the cobwebs out. You're not alone. We're here to hold your hands. Let's get started with this accelerated. And that's why we call it accelerate. We want accelerating you into new beginnings, accelerating where you need to be. Grant workshop. So come on, see you in the building.
Did I mention? I don't think I mentioned, but I would mention it. It's an intensive. So if you are brand new to grant writing, maybe you have a few years under your belt, but you may have gotten stuck, or something's changed and you're not sure what it is. I got you, fam. I got you, because I'm doing an intensive where I'm gonna be for like an hour and a half, giving you the nitty gritty insides and outs of how to actually not only write your grant but structure it. And as part of the bonus, as part of the raffle, because that's what we're doing, I'm going to give you some tools and some documents that'll help you get an edge on what the funder is looking for. I'm not going to tell you anything that goes over your head. I'm not going to use all this fancy jargon that you might have heard about grant writing and how it's supposed to go. And we don't do fluff. So no fluff. You're going to get it real right here and raw. So come on, guys, register for the early bird, register for accelerated nonprofit workshop, register, like find us. The easiest thing to do is go ahead and go on Eventbrite and hit that follow button so you'll know about this workshop and future upcoming workshops that we're going to do. So what are you waiting for? And then January at the first quarter, so January to March are when grants are the hottest. So why would you not take advantage, guys? Like,
Yeah, and guys, we're gonna be giving, you gotta tune in, you gotta come, you want that intensive, because one of my giveaways is actually gonna be at least 5 spots where you can find grants and start writing. Whether you're a business, a nonprofit, or a church. So you got to be in the building. You got to show up to participate to win, guys. You got to get in the game to win. So I'm encouraging you, and we may, now I'm not promising, but we may have a grant writer that's been in the business for over 30 something years to grace us, or she may just give me the nuggets to share over to you guys what to set up, because she's also set on these boards where she knows what they're looking for, right? And that's
Knows
a
what it
part of me, and
takes.
Brittnei has that, and that's why our fees are what it is, because we have that extra insight to help you get a winning proposal, how to write and navigate, because we also set on the other end, or have mentors that have set on the other end, where they know what they're looking for to approve you for a grant. They set on a committee. So let's say there's a committee that's giving away money for new entrepreneurs, and they know the guidelines that's out there. And when you submit it, if you don't follow what needs to be followed, they have like next and keep going till they get to the one that's going to win, and they know what they're looking for. And so we can get that insight. That's great, right? So we're setting you up to win. We're setting you up for greatness. And guys, there's not going to be any like this anytime soon. Set yourself up for learning a craft. We're going to be having that coming soon as well. We're going to actually the end of next year, or maybe beforehand. And if you're interested, hit us up on our email to let us know. But we will be doing courses to teach you the grant writing. We're preparing you now. So no one's doing it like we're doing it. And that's not to toot our own horn, because we've gotten so much feedback that people tell them so much jargon. They don't leave away with how to do it. They just get theory, and we're getting you practicality. We're walking hands by hand, walking you through the steps that's necessary, holding your hand, allowing you to not be alone on this journey, and to have you feeling confident what you're doing. And that's what we want, so you can have the success and be winning in these streets.
And
So you winning, you're successful. I'm excited, guys. I want to see you there tomorrow for this free workshop. There's no excuse. Yes, we, again, like I always say, and for me, it's not always about the money. Yes, I know my worth and what my price is and what I can deliver. And yes, me and Brittnei want you to pay us, of course, for our services and anything we do, but I want you to win. So there's no excuses. We're doing free workshops. We're giving back to our community. We want to see you successful, and we're working with you guys. So come on, there's no excuses. You can't say I didn't have the money, I ain't right there yet. Well, come on, girl, come on, dude, let's get these ducats for
so if
free.
you
Learn this info.
so here's what I say. If you don't have money, great, amazing. Invest your time. Invest your time. And another thing I was going to say about our workshops, because of what we do and how we do what we do, you can either start right then and there inside the workshop, applying these nuggets right then and there, or you can wait until after. But we give you the juice, we give you the goods. Because we know a lot of the systems that we have in place work because we tested them, because of the testimonials we got. Even though some are a little bit shy, but they do reach out to us and say, hey, that method really worked for me. Hey, I was struggling to win this particular proposal, but for the grant writing, for the funding, but I won thanks to your strategy. So yeah, why wouldn't you want to invest your time in a gift that keeps on giving?
Yeah, guys, this is a lifetime skill that is setting you up that you can pass on for generational wealth. Make it a family affair, make it a community affair. Learn these things for a community that you want to shape, and bring people along with you guys. Sharing is caring. So what I want you guys to do is go to Eventbrite, go ahead and register for tomorrow's event, January 1st intensive as well. Support us. And guys, bring more people with you. The more, the merry, so you can learn. Tomorrow is going down at 12 p.m. Find us on Eventbrite. It's called a Celebrated Nonprofit Workshop, where we're teaching you how to structure your board and find volunteers, guys.
You still got time. So go ahead, hit that
And we're giving
registration.
away goodies, and you never know what we're giving away. We also be giving away free consultations. So you want to be in the building.
Free consultations, workbooks, ebooks, already done for you LOIs. All you got to do is plug and play. So we got the goods. So if you want what we
Templates.
have, we make it comprehensive, we make it easy, we make it plug and play, because we understand if you're just starting out, you're probably not going to know a lot of the terms. So what did you want
Money
to
is time, and time is money. And you're trying to expand yourself, you don't have time to waste. I know I don't. And when you're doing it on your own, in a sense, and that's why we're here, me and Brittney, we don't want you to do it on your own. We want to be those teachers that help you, push you, motivate you, and steer you on the right path. And if something we don't know, we have a network that can help you and put you where you need to be. Whether that's marketing for your business, whether that's doing your taxes properly, how you need to do for your organization structure. We got it all. We one-stop shop, guys. We're here for the long term.
Partnerships, like if you're already a nonprofit and you're looking for nonprofits, we are connected with nonprofits that y'all can partner with. But
we have advisory board. If you're looking for someone that's been on the game for a minute, like I said, set on different boards, and you want them to advise your grant before you submit it to see if you're on the right path, we have that as well, guys. We want you to be successful in the streets. Get this money while you can, while it's out here. And again, guys, we're not just going to be having workshops on grants. We want the whole you to be well, whole, whether that's mental, whether that's in business, regular business, and you want to learn how to get government contracts from a regular business, grants for a regular business. We're here for it all. So ideas for branding for your organization or your business. Looking for graphics, a book so you can sell that, and how to sell it, or put an ebook together. Me and Brittney is going to do another webinar about ebooks, how to create an ebook. Guys, we want you to win-win. All you turn around and say, all I do is win, win, win. That's how I want you to say. Every time you turn around, you win it. It's your season, it's your time. Let's go get it.
And also, if you want to do what we do, stay tuned. I'm going to do not only a course, but an intensive on that as well, a workshop. So stay tuned for that. If you want to do what me and Alexis do, if you want to partner with me and Alexis as consultant, hey, just let us know. But
you want us to market your merch, your merchandise. You want us to market. You want to do seminars together where we're pushing each other brand. We all for it. So hit us up, Lady Grant Scribes at gmail.com. Hit us up on Eventbrite. Get your tickets now.
So to close out, I'm going to give you our not so shameless plugs. I'll start with myself because I got so many. So let me start with Instagram. And here's why I'm starting with Instagram, because I recently changed my Instagram. So if you've been like on our later episodes, if you've been trying to find me, you're like, but where did she go? It's like she disappeared. Yes, I changed my Instagram. So my new Instagram is at Write the Vision Plainly LLC, and it's spelled as it sounds. So that's the @ Write the Vision Plainly LLC. That's my Instagram. My Facebook is facebook.com/WTVP LLC20. I am let me see. LinkedIn is still WTVP LLC. My email is WTVPLLC@gmail.com. Again, that's short for Write the Vision Plainly. My website is WTVPLLC.now.site. My I don't have a Twitter, but we do. We're at Lady Grant Scribes podcast. Yes. For Lady Grant Scribes. We on our Facebook is facebook.com/LGSP21. We have a Facebook group. We have a for Lady Grant Scribes, we have a group. We have the page. We have LinkedIn for that as well. We have what else we got? We got the email, as we mentioned, ladygrantscribes@gmail.com. We are on Twitter at Lady Scribes. Twitter.
Yes.
We are on I think that's it for Lady Grant Scribes. But yeah, guys.
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Yeah.
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn. We have our Lady Grant Scribes YouTube channel. I have mine for Write the Vision Plainly LLC YouTube channel. So this video will definitely be on there, and others. So just, check us out, guys.
Check us out and follow us on our YouTube channel, guys, so you can see this stuff for Lady Grant Scribes. My handle is Grants by Lexi at gmail.com. So again, that's Grants by Lexi at gmail.com, as well as Facebook's Grants by Lexi, Instagram Grants by Lexi, as well on LinkedIn Grants by Lexi. And I don't have a YouTube yet, but it's coming. So be on the lookout for that. But if you also want to find out great content, check out Matters of the Heart podcast as well. We talk about great stuff there too, as far as getting past the mental aspects and other business investments. So guys, you want to check that out. What else? I think that's it, guys. I'm on LinkedIn, Grants by Lexi. You can email me at grantsbylexi@gmail.com. I am on Facebook at Grants by Lexi, Instagram Grants by Lexi. My website is grantsbylexi.now.site. So you can go to that, as well as you can call me, and I'd love to chat with you and get to know you and where you're trying to go with your organization at 214-994-9452. Again, that's 214-994-9452.
I always forget my number. So my phone number is 346-291-4592. That number again is 346-291-4592. Book your, we're accepting clients. Book your appointment with either Alexis at Grants by Lexi, myself at Write the Vision Plainly LLC, or both of us at Lady Grant Scribes.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. If it's all so much for you to remember, just say, hey, I want to Alexis or such and such. And we're a team here. So just reach out to us at ladygrantscribes@gmail.com if you like. It's a lot of info, guys. So just to make it plain. All right, guys. Until next time, be encouraged. Keep moving. Don't get distracted. Don't look for the left to the right. This your girl, your host, Alexis Williams, signing off.
And Brittnei C.
You've been scribed by Lady Grant Scribes.
Tune in every Friday at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time.